England.
Hello and welcome to the Wankhede Stadium for highlights of match 6 in this, the LG One Day Series. A win for England here means they'll draw level. A win for India, they'll walk away with the LG Cup. The pitch in Bombay normally is a sporting surface. It was hot, humid and sultry at the start of play. We had a big crowd present, over 50,000 people watching the contest. And the teams for today's game. One change in the Indian team, Harbhajan Singh rightfully coming back into the side. Otherwise, very much the same lineup that played in New Delhi. England, unchanged side. The same team that beat India in the last game in New Delhi. The toss was won by England. Nasser Hussain had absolutely no hesitation in batting first. And let's join the action now. The first ball of the innings, Srinath on his way to Marcus Trescothick.
Dropped him. What a start to the day. Marcus Trescothick, one of England's key men, survives a chance. Srinath has to walk back and wonder what might have been.
What a great opportunity here for India. Badani, one of the best fielders in the Indian team. That's a great effort. So the first run's on the board. Trescothick gets off the mark. Big appeal. The man who matters the most doesn't lift a finger. A cracking delivery from Srinath. Pitched, zipped past the outside edge of the left-hander's bat.
Well, I've got a feeling there's only one man out there who thinks this is not out. Nick Knight's head turned straight away as it went through to the keeper. Ratra is convinced. Everyone else, the Indian team, to a man, were convinced.
He's nicked that. All right. Srinath draws first blood. And what an over already, David, to start off a big match.
Well, it's a great over from a very fine and experienced fast bowler who's played here many a time, knows what's expected. No doubt about this one. Nick Knight might or might not have had a chance in the one before. It doesn't matter now. Srinath has got his man. The Indians are celebrating. It's the perfect start for them, 1 for 1.
So the England captain has made his way out to the centre. England had lost their first wicket in the first over. Ajit Agarkar will share the new ball with Srinath. Starts off with a bouncer. He's dismissed Trescothick twice in the series already with a short delivery.
Tell you one thing, you've got to sympathise with the umpires. There is so much noise out there that if there is even a faint nick on some of these things, they certainly won't hear it.
But all eyes now will be on the England captain who's on strike.
I've never seen so many appeals in the first 2 overs of a match.
Good shot. That will reach the boundary. That's a fine shot. Edged and just over second slip.
Well, I mentioned earlier that the slips would be ready and waiting on their toes for something. This is the sort of shot I had in mind too. Wide of off stump, just a little bit. Flashing shot. It's got in the end got a bit too close to it. And it flew very, very quickly.
Again drifting onto leg stump, and he's paid the price for it. Second boundary of the over. 6 gone, 30 for 1. That's chipped in the air. Didn't quite time it, but you could see he was going down the track. Trescothick, and this is good running. Again, Edge not quite carrying. In fact, must have just carried to the man at second slip. Sehwag, the fielder, once again in action.
That's going to be another wide. It's got to be. It is. Kaka, I think.
And to make matters worse, the last ball of the over has gone for another boundary. 8 overs gone, England 54 for 1. It's a good run rate for England, 54 for 1 of 8 overs. Srinath will continue from the Tata end. Again shot and handled well by Nasser Hussain. Couple of bounces before it goes to that ball boy. Slow ball and hammered. Absolutely hammered there by Trescothick. Shot and he's gone for it. He's done well. He's got enough bat on it for it to go all the way. The nightmare for Agarkar continues. England 70 for 1. You're looking at a very dangerous partnership out there. 69 runs of 54 balls and few more runs. Few more runs for Nasser Hussain. He was given the width. He made the most of it. Now Srinath also in a bit of trouble. And the change has ultimately happened. Sourav Ganguly has brought himself on. Very short. And straight to Harbhajan Singh. The captain has done the trick. They've always said that long time back when Ganguly started to bowl at the international level, he has the golden arm, and surely today he has one.
Well, Nasser Hussain will be devastated. Going along so well, it's just a rank long out. And he's managed to hit it. Well, Harbhajan only had to move a couple of yards. Made no mistake, never easy. The white ball. Well taken. Nasser Hussain's gone for 41. It's 88 for 2.
Michael Vaughan comes in to join Trescothick. Pitched up. He's gone the aerial route. Trescothick won't go all the way. It's a lush outfield here. You've got to hit the ball hard for it to go all the way. But he'll pick up 3, which means England move to 93. 93 for 2. Anil Kumble has been introduced, replacing Ajit Agarkar from the Garware Pavilion end.
That's a lovely shot. Excellent use of his feet. He might have just cleared the boundary. Ganguly continuing. And he's going for it. He knows the field is up. He's in good touch. Nice way to bring up a half century.
Well, he's seen it like a football, Trescothick. He's made India change the bowling. He's brought Ganguly into the attack, and he's tucking into Ganguly, this time over extra cover. Terrific innings this. 51 from 42 deliveries for Trescothick.
And chipped away on the onside this time. There is long on, so just a single. He's driven down the ground, beaten mid-on. Just pulled back inside the boundary. Good work by Harbhajan. No problems whatsoever, just hitting through the line. He's a tall man, Trescothick, and he finds the boundary easily.
It's as easy as that. Disappointed that he's bowled just a length ball off stump. There it is, hit that. Thank you very much, says Trescothick.
It's in the air and will beat the man at long off. Again, this shows the kind of confidence he has at the moment. Now with Vaughan on strike, more men come into the ring. That's pass slip, and it will beat point, and will find the boundary again. So 9 coming off the last over. 128 for 2. And at the Wankhede Stadium, it's Harbhajan Singh who's replaced Anil Kumble.
Well, his turn there. He just came on a lot slower than Marcus Trescothick was anticipating. Just a bit of turn. Edged. That'll race away. It's not the quickest outfield in India, this very lush. That's good running by Michael Vaughan. 3. No slip.
This time reverse sweeping, no fielder there, another boundary for England.
Bowling over the wicket to the left-hander. It's almost a free shot for him. It's virtually impossible to get an LBW from there with the ball turning. The partnership now developing here. It's 54 and just 46 deliveries between Trescothick and Vaughan. Short and pulled away. That'll split the fielders. Another boundary. Poor bowling that.
Not poor bowling, that's very poor bowling and poor thinking for me, because the way the spinners have turned the ball for India, Anil Kumble and Harbhajan Singh, I tell you what, Beefy, I would have straight away got Sachin Tendulkar on, because he's one bowler who can really turn the ball viciously.
Really to continue. That's out. Stumped comprehensively. Nothing more than, no other way of describing that, as an ugly slog.
Well, I would describe it that silly. Michael Vaughan just didn't need to do that at all. Now look at this. This is where the teams can get into trouble. Loss of wicket here. Well done by Ajay Ratra. Well done, Saurav Ganguly. 153 for 3, England.
Graham Thorpe, to the crease. Throw still wide. This is what Graham Thorpe's good at. It's pinching these singles. Fetched that. And fetched it very, very hard. It's outside off stump. And smashed away.
What a way to get into his 90s. I think Trescothick realizes it's damn hot there, so he'll have to collect some boundaries to up his scoring rate. I think he's scoring very quickly anyway. He's got his 91 of 69 balls with 9 boundaries and a 6. This is one of the 9 boundaries.
Well, a rare mix-up. Harbhajan. Well, signalled a wide, and quite rightly, but I'm afraid Graham Thorpe is out. Might want to be wide, but it's a good piece of keeping from... Look at that turn out the footballs. So England lose their 4th wicket. Thorpe's gone for 6. It's 171 for 4. Paul Collingwood, the new man at the crease for England.
Well, it's a good time for India to try and claw back something here, because the scoring rate having been so high almost throughout after those first 3 or 4 overs. Since then, it's been a great pace set by England. Now India really have to claw it back.
That's in the air and taken. Second wicket in the over. The Turbinator has struck twice, and look at the crowd. This match can change quickly. The ball's turning and bouncing.
Well, it's the end of another magnificent innings from Marcus Trescothick, who has taken his chances and has played supremely positively. It's just that little bit of turn. It's the leading edge. It's carried. Harbhajan's judged it well. A very, very important wicket for India. Trescothick gone for 95. England 173 for 5.
Andy Flintoff is the new man out in the centre. And this is a good field set here. Try and put pressure on Flintoff early on. Umpire not interested. Eventful over. 173 for 5. India right back into the contest. This is Flintoff. He's lucky. Big inside edge. In the air, taken. Another good catch. Third wicket for Harbhajan Singh. Saurav Ganguly the catcher. And the Indians at the moment are cock-a-hoop.
Well, good pressure from Harbhajan. And what a good catch from Dinesh Mongia. He was at full stretch. Had to read it well, had to judge it, had to come forward. Paul Collingwood on his way for just 2 runs. Wickets tumbling, it's 174 for 6.
Ashley Giles is the new man out here for England. Fielders everywhere now. This is Harbhajan Singh's third wicket. Collingwood departs. Excellent catch there, and it was taken actually by Virendra Sehwag. So apologies for mentioning Ganguly.
Apologies for mentioning Dinesh Mongia.
That's happening in the commentary box as well. Another one. Wickets falling like 9 pins. Harbhajan Singh is on fire. 4 wickets in no time. Now this is his third one. Sehwag taking a great catch. And now Giles, the top spinner. Simple catch taken.
Well, what cricket this is. This one-day international has turned into something, as I said just now, like a test match. And the pressure being applied by Harbhajan Singh. The Turbinator finding wonderful form here in Mumbai, and England suddenly in trouble at 174 for 7.
The last 11 deliveries of Harbhajan Singh has transformed this 6th game of the LG series. 11 balls, 4 wickets, and he's conceded just 2 runs. Foster the new man. The ball is spinning like a top. 174 for 7. And really, if you look at it, it could have been 5 wickets in 12 deliveries. That's a good shot. Just worked away on the onside with the spin.
That's why he's such an exciting off-spinner. Those were the qualities that really gave him worldwide fame in that series against Australia. How quickly he ran through Australian batting, and that is wonderfully struck. The gap found to perfection. Andrew Flintoff, a threat still there for India. Should be at least a couple of runs. Tendulkar will get around it, the local boy. It's gone over the top. And he's a big man with powerful shoulders and a heavy bat. And England have notched up 200.
Well, it's a start, 200, forget the 7, that's a problem to England, but Flintoff playing like Flintoff can. Big shot.
He's gone, he's picked up his 5th wicket. Harbhajan Singh deceiving the batsman with a top spinner. It was put up right there for the batsman to drive, and really beaten by the skills of the young Sikh.
Well, I said he would and I thought he would. He's every chance of getting a 5-for and he's deserved it. It's the ball that goes the other way. He gets it above the batsman's eye line. That's going towards slip. He doesn't read it, Foster. Clips it back to Harbhajan. He's got 5 for England now. 205 for 8. Tottering.
Andrew Caddick will provide the opportunity for Harbhajan Singh to pick up his 6th wicket. And the captain is providing, as you would expect, some support. There it is, 10 overs gone, 43 runs given and 5 wickets by Harbhajan Singh. Dream spell comes to an end. England 205 for 8. Sachin Tendulkar has been introduced by the Indian captain. I think he's finding the gap here. He has. Despairing drive there. Virendra Sehwag, but Flintoff is still there and still flexing his muscle.
Yeah, it's a power shot through mid-wicket, full toss, right out in the middle of the bat, and he picks his spot at mid-wicket.
10 overs to go. Couple of runs, Srinath doesn't have the greatest throwing arm these days. Sweep shot this time. And Srinath, well, all I can say is Dinesh Mongia is being courteous. England 215 for 8.
Well, here we are. Excuse me.
I think at some stage Sourav Ganguly must think of Srinath or Agarkar, try and wrap things up here. That's up in the air, and this should be taken. No problem whatsoever. Kumble makes no mistake. Caddick departs. And wicket number 9.
Well, India have had to wait a little bit longer for this wicket than some, but it hastens the end. Caddick has tried all sorts of shots. He's missed most of them. The first time really he's got even half a bat on it. He's presented a nice simple chance. So Tendulkar strikes, Kumble takes the catch. It's 218 for 9.
Well, it's Flintoff the man on strike because the batsman crossed over when the catch was being taken. That's excellent use of the feet and powerfully struck. That ball raced away to the boundary. There was a man at long off, but he was a little wider than one would have imagined.
It's a fine shot.
That's through. Westfield gives Flintoff the boundary. 237 for 9. And Javagal Srinath now being brought back into the attack. But what Gough has done, he split those two fielders perfectly. That's an excellent cricketing shot to end the over. 248 for 9. Taran Gough is doing an excellent job. He's moved on to 15 from 23.
Partnership of 37 now, it's a record.
That's up in the air. Agarkar coming under it, and he takes it comfortably. So Srinath rewarded with that slower delivery. The England innings has come to an end in the final over. 255, I think, is a good recovery in the end, because at one stage it looked as if they might well be bowled out for a score of around 200, 210.
Well, the slower delivery worked again for Javagal Srinath. A couple of fingers across it, didn't come onto the bat, and Agarkar judging the catch for it. India will feel a little bit disappointed, I think, that they've let it get to 255. Flintoff has played a very, very handy role for England. Those 40 runs and that partnership of 37, a record for the 10th wicket here in Mumbai by all comers, has kept the game very, very interesting.
So England doing well to reach 255 in the end of 49.1 overs. They were given a great start. They lost Knight early, but then after that, a tremendous partnership between Hussain and Trescothick put England back on track. Trescothick was on fire. 95 from just 80 balls. Then there was a collapse in the middle, and I thought in the end Andrew Flintoff played extremely well. He played sensibly. 40 from 50 balls could be crucial. The Indian bowling, they suffered early on. Srinath 2 for 37. Ajit Agarkar struggled with his line and length, and he was punished. 5 overs for 47. And then the turnaround started once Ganguly picked up a wicket. Harbhajan Singh, 5 wickets for 43. His best figures in one-day international cricket. So it's 256. It's not going to be easy. Let's join the action at the start of the Indian innings. So Andrew Caddick will start the proceedings for England. Sehwag, the man on strike. And he's off the mark straight away. But here's Gough. That's pulled away. He was waiting for it. Didn't quite get hold of it. But still enough bat on the ball to reach the boundary. So first boundary for Sachin Tendulkar. Caddick continuing. And Sehwag on his way, spanking square cut.
Well, it got what it deserved. It's short and wide. And he races away with that new ball. Yes, that's right. Cracking shot it was.
That's pulled away. He's got a hold of it. And it's gone all the way for 6. What a shot that was.
Sachin and Sehwag show rolls on.
Then the square cut. The placement again excellent from Sehwag.
But it's there to hit.
He's gone for it. That's gone a long way. And it might just have gone over the line as well. The crowd says 6.
I say 6 as well. It's the width, it's wide. Smashed away. The batsman get his arms free. This hits the fencing, the yellow hoarding straight on. There you go. 6.
.35 for no loss. Edged and taken. Good delivery. Extra bounce. Gough has done the trick. And India have lost Tendulkar.
And you could hear a pin drop in the stadium. The local hero has gone. And Darren Gough comes back well. Sachin Tendulkar departs. And this ball bounces and leaves him. Regulation Nick, Foster making no mistake. Big wicket for England. Tendulkar, he's gone for 12. It's 36 for 1.
The Indian captain comes out to the centre. India have just lost the wicket of Sachin Tendulkar. Now Ganguly, he's off the mark straight away and with a boundary.
Marginal difference there. England 6 runs ahead at this stage. Caddick. No chance. No chance for that fielder at third man. It just flew off the outside edge. And again he saw a bit of width. And this is one thing he does right. When he flashes really hard. Andrew Flintoff. And the honours going to Ganguly on this occasion. Well, India, although they had a spectacular start, still 8 runs behind the 10-over stage, behind England. Beautiful drive. It's a slowish outfield, but such a good timer of the cricket ball, Sourav Ganguly. He's given the charge and he's hit the ball well. Again, the umpire signals no ball first and then boundary. He's given the charge and the ball is sailing into the sands. It's a tremendous hit, and every time he steps out to a faster bowler, the outcome is something to celebrate for the Indian supporters.
Well, Andy Caddick still on and still disappearing.
On the up, and that's disappeared. Leading edge and straight to the fielder. Graham Thorpe. Virendra Sehwag, well, got a few disappointed fans in the stadium. Tremendous hitter. The ball has just missed time, an important one.
Well, there's a God smiling on Andy Caddick here. He's had a shocking time, and yet he's picked up the wicket. Graham Thorpe able to get round for the catch, and Sehwag will be kicking himself when he gets back in the dressing room. 31, it's 88 for 2.
Dinesh Mongia is the new batsman out here for India. He's replaced Virendra Sehwag. He's found the gap. Will not reach the boundary though. Mongia off the mark. Sen has decided to get Ashley Giles into the attack. He's got that away fine. That beats Goff. And will run into the boundary.
That's such a good shot. It was nearly in the wicket-keeper's gloves there when Dinesh Mongia just got bat on the ball. Loose delivery which spun down the leg side from Ashley Giles.
Mongia down the track. Consecutive boundaries. The 100 comes up.
He goes over the top. There was an invitation. He grabbed it with the spin. So that's 4. England seem to have pulled back things a bit, at least on the run rate bit. There you are. But that's when they were going really full pelt. They really fell away with those wickets. They were 153 for 2 at one stage and then rapidly lost 5.
Well, he's hit that well again. First time really that he's had to have a big go at Ashley Giles. He's played it patiently until now.
I don't think this is really working for Nasser Hussain, at least not at the moment. Keeping that long on position empty. He's given 2 boundaries. All the good work that they managed to achieve has just been converted into a 6 there.
Well, certainly carried. And Hussain had left the gap for some reason or other, as a tempter maybe. And the 6 takes Ganguly up to 51. And This is just, again, a patience really for Ganguly and Mongia. There'll always be something on offer from someone like Michael Vaughan, who's not a frontline bowler.
India need 4.61 per over. That's 2 of them.
Well, that's twice now that Darren Gough has got it past the bat. Twice in 2 overs. Nicely struck. Ashley Giles doing wonderful work down there. We're going to have to check it. Third umpire, I'm sure, will be called to check that, to see whether or not the fielder was in touch with the rope as well as the ball. There's the sliding tackle. Might well be 4. Good contact there. I think he's just done it. That's. I think that's just turned out to be a good piece of work.
And that's what England needed. And Michael Vaughan has bowled very, very well in this little spell. Mongia coming down the wicket. Deceived. Good take from Foster.
Just when England wanted a wicket. Plenty of turn. Foster this time was balanced, stayed low. Michael Vaughan has done the trick for England. Mongia departs for 35, 155 for 3.
Mohamed Kaif, the new batsman, is the crease, the 22-year-old. Puts a shot whipped away. Will get cut off. Should pick up 3 though. Long boundary out there and nicely played. It's not that short, but whipped away. Safe off the mark. There you go, look at the worms. India just starting to fall away a bit here, Ravi.
Yes, and that's why Ganguly is going to have to play a leading role. What England are doing by not giving him the strike, putting the pressure back on the Indian captain. And that's why he has to play shots like this, and it's come off. Magnificent strike.
Beautiful striking. Every time he's come down just about, he's got himself into the right position to execute the shot. It's a slower ball, I think. There's nothing slow about it going off the bat. Michael Vaughan starting his 7th over. He's gone for it, he's got away with it. It's a good shot. Probably premeditated, but well executed. Ashley Giles coming back into the attack. Expensive. His first spell. Shout. There's only bat involved. Goodbye signalled.
Good decision.
Michael Vaughan. It's a big hit. And it goes all the way, a full toss. It still has to be hit. He came down the wicket and dispatched it.
Well, he's such a clean striker of the ball. His eyes must have lit up here when he saw this full toss. Well, that's beautifully hit.
Good work from Jamie Foster, and they think he's gone. And in fact Ganguly's going. So just at the moment that Ganguly looked to be setting himself up to finish this game off for India, yet again there's a twist in the tail. Ganguly ambly, well, he's taking an awful long time to leave the field. He's desperately disappointed about this.
Just watch this one, Raul. They go for the sweep again. He hits the back of the bat. Keeper tries to catch it, but Ganguly has swept the ball round onto his own stumps. He's gone for 80, disappointed. 191 for 4. Gripping stuff. Giles into his 9th over. He's not had the successes that he had at Delhi. 5 for.
Asking the question. Sounded as though there might have been a couple of noises there. Hussain round the corner. One of 2 men in close.
Not a convincing appeal. Ball comes just off the thigh pad, comfortably off the thigh pad.
Well, that's skied up. And it's taken as well, so there is once again the evidence of the pressure, the shot that wasn't really there. And you can see in the eyes of the England captain and all his men there, they're still in there fighting. They still think they've got a chance. That's what they've got to believe.
Well, we talk about nerve and keeping your nerve. He's just lost it. Cave skies one up into the air. It's Hussain, it's the captain. Easy pouch. He's on his way. 20 for him, 206 for 5.
Now here's little man who, from what we've seen in this series so far, enjoys this sort of situation. Ajay Ratra, Andy Caddick back into the attack. He's changed ends. I thought he was, well, there's no doubt about it, he was expensive from those first 7 overs.
Well, no doubt on anyone's mind. Would you believe it? It's again Michael Vaughan who dropped a dolly in the last match. The ball went through him, touched nothing. This one was hit straight to him and it was a simple catch. Gone! Straight to Ashley Giles. In fact, he picked the fielder to perfection, Ajay Ratra. And Michael Vaughan strikes on his 10th over.
We'll be relieved to see the back of... Actually dropped him, but Ashley Giles, no mistake whatsoever. Ajay Ratra's gone for 8, it's 224 for 6.
Ajit Agarkar is the man, local boy, age 24. Under some pressure and every indication that the panic has set in. Gloved it. I think he's gone. He's wrecked. And Andy Caddick is a tall man, getting that extra bit of bounce, just too much for Ajit Agarkar to handle. And look at the score, 7 wickets gone.
It's a good delivery, this will get many a good player out. It's the bounce, and straight through the Foster. 24 for 7, with Agarkar gone without troubling the scores.
Agarkar was the man in form, really. 36 of 24 balls at Delhi. It's now to Harbhajan Singh. Edged and in between the keeper and first slip. Andy Caddick is devastated. And it also ends the over. 228 for 7.
8.33 runs per over. Andrew Flintoff, who's bowled well throughout, not just the one-day series, but the Test series as well.
There you are, the sparring leaders. Andrew Flintoff, 48th over for England. And this should be a boundary. And it is. The Sourav Ganguly has just come beside the boundary rope. He's got Badani on the move.
It's woken the crowd up as well, but Sourav Ganguly still looking a worried man. Good shot.
Harbhajan Singh, he's not happy. He's pointing his bat at the England captain. While running, I think there's something that Harbhajan Singh is trying to tell the umpires, and he's pointing to his leg, whether something hit him, while Nasir Hussain also was trying to get close to the stumps. I'm not so sure, but he was a very angry man, Harbhajan Singh. And it's not helping his batting. They've gone for a bye. Well done in the end. Hemang Badani is lightning quick between the wickets. in the air, and he's gone. Harbhajan Singh perishes. An over-ambitious shot, as he loves to play, but that's the 8th wicket gone. Flintoff, the man.
Harbhajan Singh, all he really had to do was just try and get the singles. But he's just had a flay at this. It's a nothing shot really, it's just a slog. And the pressure got to him. And Collingwood taking the catch. Harbhajan Singh has gone for 5. It's 238 for 8.
Anil Kumble is a bit of a fighter, but what India need is runs from him and quickly. Short ball. Underarmed Hemang Badani may have been struggling there. That was a directed. 9 balls, 17 runs to win. It's getting out of India's hand. But that was a well-struck boundary. This came out of the blue for Hemang Badani. It's got the crowd alive. But India need a few of those.
What an atmosphere.
Flintoff, first ball of the over. And he's hit it well, would you believe it? Just for a moment I thought that was travelling between the two fielders for a boundary, but big man got behind it. Couple of runs to Kumble. Hemang Badani is still not on strike. It's pretty calm. They look for 2, Kumble. Not sure Badani is too keen. They'll stick to 1. Kumble is very quick off the blocks. He's gone for the second. Badani's made it. Good running. Four fielders inside the circle. The fine leg is up. Hemang Badani on strike. He's missed it completely, and there's going to be a run out. I think he's well short of the crease. My first reaction when I saw that one, Anil Kumble could just be struggling here. Let's have a look.
Here we go. Oh, he's out. He's out. He's out. He's out. That's absolutely magnificent fielding from Andy Flintoff as he backed it up. Must have had the first shy, but Andy Flintoff did not stop. He went down the wicket and finished the job off. Excellent work.
Anil Kumble run out for 5 and India 250 for 9. Bowled in! It's all over for India. Flintoff takes his shirt off. As you would expect, England have won the 6th one-day international, and more importantly, the series scored 3-all. So we have no result after a lot of hard work.
The target for India was 256, and even though they lost Tendulkar early, they looked good when Sehwag and Ganguly was going, and then again Ganguly was involved in a good partnership with Mongia. But then, like in Delhi, they lost wickets in a hurry and in the end succumbed by being bowled out for 250. Ganguly, the top scorer there, with 80 from 99 balls. The England bowling, very disciplined performance. They stuck to their task. They showed a lot of character. Carrick 2 for 61. 1 wicket for Darren Gough as well. But I thought Flintoff and Michael Vaughan did a very important job for England today. Ashley Giles also chipped in with 1 for 47, but 3 for 38 for Flintoff. And I tell you what, he's learnt a lot on this trip. Well, Saurav, must be heartbreaking to lose 2 games on the trot in the same fashion.
Yeah, it's pretty disappointing.
Great chance again today, blown away.
Yeah, we threw it away, but it's an inexperienced side. I hope the boys learn from it and I hope they improve.
You were out of it initially, but Harbhajan Singh bowled a magnificent spell to bring you back. Did you think 256 was an achievable target?
Yes, it was. It's a good track to bat on. I thought Harbhajan bowled a magnificent spell. He's one of the best in the world, and he showed it again, and I thought we should have won this game.
Good track for batting. The ball came on. Good track for cricket all round, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It had some bounce. It came onto the bat. The spinners got some turn. Overall, it was a good wicket for cricket.
Bad luck, Saurav. Good luck for the future.
Thanks, Rohit.
Saurav Ganguly, the captain of the Indian team. Now I'd like to ask Nasser Hussain, the captain of the English team, to come up, please. Well, that's a 2 on the trot. Fantastic performance.
Yeah, we had a good couple of days there. We really enjoyed ourselves. We messed it up a little bit earlier. We should have got 300 the way we were going at it. And the boys put it right. They're the only ones who could put it right. They messed up, they knew that, and they put it right. Simple as that.
Yes, you lost it halfway through the game, but then very useful partnership there between Flintoff and Gough towards the end. Those runs all very valuable.
Yeah, I mean, Harbhajan bowled brilliantly, but we didn't play particularly well. And Gough and Flintoff, I thought Flintoff's inning was better than his 50 the other day. He showed a lot of composure, bowled well, and our fielding and bowling were excellent.
Midway through the innings, when India had reached 150 for 2, what were you thinking then?
You're never out of the game out here, as they've shown in the last game. So our boys keep going. They've kept going all winter. And I'd just like to say that we've really enjoyed ourselves. There's a few problems at the beginning of the tour, whether we're going to come or not. And our team have really enjoyed the Test series and the one-day series.
Well done, Nasser. You've been a tremendous ambassador for your country.
Thank you, Ravi. Cheers.
Nasser Hussain, captain of the England team. Marcus Trescothick, the man of the match. He'll first collect a cheque of 35,000 rupees. And that will be given by Mr. Jogesh Jetli, product head, LG Electronics. Well, Marcus, well done. Second time round, you've done well in the series. What did you have for lunch? Because you were on fire there.
No, I had plenty for lunch as normal, but came out, played really well to start with. But it's pretty warm. I struggled for the from about 15 overs out. I was pretty tired, but you know, we managed to keep going. Posted a decent target. Freddie at the end there was magnificent, and it really gave us a good chance.
Good cricket pitch because the ball was coming onto the bat, but yet at the same time the bowlers bent their back. There was some movement of the seam.
Yeah, there was a little bit more bounce in this wicket compared to the ones we played on. But we knew it was a great wicket. When we arrived here before Christmas, so when we played the two-day game here, it was a great wicket then. And we backed ourselves to get enough runs.
Good experience this tour because you played on different surfaces and you have to adapt quickly.
Yeah, it's been a tough tour. Well, been about 2 months so, but you know, we've worked really hard and we've improved as a side. That's the main thing.
Well done, Marcus.
Thank you.
Marcus Trescothick, the man of the match. Now, the man of the series award, the match referee alongside me, he's got a point system of his own where he decides on who's the best player. He gives him 3 points. The second best player gets 2 points, and the third best player in a game gets 1. And then at the end of the 6 games, he's come up with a total and a choice. Dennis?
It's a little master. I'm not going to carry on with it. Little Tendulkar.
Sachin Tendulkar, the man of the series. And if he can collect the trophy and a cheque of 50,000, first will be given by Mr. Manohar Joshi and Mr. Ajay Bijli. So England, by winning this game, have drawn level in the LG one-day series. We hope you've enjoyed the highlights from Bombay. We look forward to your company again. Until next time, it's goodbye.
This has been another presentation from Nine's Wide World of Sports.
The LG Cup 2002 in